Hello everybody and welcome back to Aurora 4X. I of course am Sir Obedian, and today we're going to be looking to send some salvagers over to Fremantle to try and collect some loot from our little precursor friends. We're also very much looking forward to the next delivery of Gallicite, which should be arriving in 11 days, so that's very nice. Now, did we? Yeah, we haven't actually finished anything. We're waiting for the Gallicite to actually get our freighters online. We definitely need more order mines over here. We are producing a lot of Gallicite, but it really just is not enough. So we are very much looking forward to getting some of that done. Stream is, of course, being the big holdup, as it does have engines, which means it needs Gallicite, so we are waiting. What I might actually do, I might actually pull Stream out and just put the commercial shipyards in, get them actually working, because this is just a waste of industry at the moment. Okay. Let's get to it. Now, before we continue much further, I do want to get an upgraded missile design. So let's go have a quick look at our Skink right now. So this is a Skink at the moment. What I would like is I would like to get a cruise missile design. And we haven't actually designed one yet, but I want to get one done. We have some nice endurance on our engines, and we have upgraded engines from where we had them before. 652 is what we had before. So power mod of 6, and then consumption of 5. So we've dropped consumption down to 5. So that is from 5 to 4. So that means that we are going to get a more efficient engine, which means that we can sacrifice a little bit more fuel out of it to trade for agility or a sensor or whatever. We also have the potential of more warhead strength. I believe that our Taipans... Actually, no. Before we get a cruise missile, I think a better option would be... Actually, I think that we should get slightly better engines for our missiles, because that's just going to make our current missiles better, and we can just get like a Mark II Hornet or something like that. So, okay, missile engines, here we are. So, internal confinement, 5.5 for the Hornet, which is here, and 5, yep. Consumption down, and then 0.51 from the engine size. Here we are. Okay, and that will get us a little bit more range on our Hornet. Actually, we don't really need Hornet, to be honest. Hang on. Why does our Hornet not have ×6 multiplier? You know what? Let's get it up to ×6. Hang on. 5.5 is 674. 8. I think that with the 0.4, that saves us 10% from 5.5, 674. We can probably go at least maybe 5.7 without hurting the range too much, I think. Now let's hold off for the time being. Damn it, do I want to? We're getting 0.3 soon. Might wait for 0.3, then go. But then we're gonna get the engine. Okay, now let's go for it. But I do want to get a proper balance. So, missile. First things first, Skink. Design. Missile engines. Okay. So, I have loaded up my little missile calculator. And you know what? We will design a cruise missile. Okay. So first things first, let's get the Skink warmed up. So size 10, desired speed, let's try and go for 20,000. Range, we want to be 170,000. We're going for a 16 for the square, just for the time being. We have internal confinement, power mod of 6. Fuel efficiency is 0.4. There we go. Okay. Target speed is only about 8,000. And we want roughly 100%. You know what? We can sacrifice and go for 90%. Okay. Now we also want 1 ECM. Actually, warhead tech is 6. Agility is 64. Power per MSP is 0.5. Grav strength is 1.4. Yes. EM is 0.55. Thermal is 0.55. Missile ECM tech is 2. Okay. So we want 2 ECM and we want 0.51 armor. Okay, we also want a 0.14 thermal sensor. We are short by what? Okay, let's drop the power mod. So we had 3.5. Alright. Now that reduces us. Hang on, something's gone wrong. Oh, right, because I'm going at like light speed. 20,000 kilometers a second. Okay. That's a little bit better. 20,000 kilometers a second. Yep, desired range 176 million kilometers, size 10. Power mod 3.55. Okay, let's go for 4. So I think I've done something weird with my agility. 64? Yep, 64. Yeah, so it wants to double the agility at the moment. Alright, let's drop accuracy down to 50. So 2 to 1. I don't know. Is that actually worth it? I'm not sure if it is. If we bump it to 30, we can get more power out of it. We can go up to 60% accuracy with more agility. If we bump this up to, say, 4.5, that's useful. Can we get the speed up to 40? Yes, we can get the speed up to 40 and maintain 170. Can we go for 200,000? No. We can still maintain 170 million kilometers though. 60% accuracy against 8,000. What about 100% accuracy? Can we get... No, not even at all. But we can get a reasonable amount of accuracy on it. Okay, so This isn't too bad. We can just dump the rest into fuel to get more range. Okay. So what we need then is we need a 4.5. 4.5, 0.4. That's a 4.45 MSP. Where 4.45. There we go. 4.45. 4.5, 0.4, 4.44, 4.45. Yes, good. Okay. Skink Mark II driver. And we have 4.5. IF 4.45. Dash 0.4 dash 4.45. Yeah, so it is a much bigger engine, but we're going for a much faster missile. So it'll get the job done. All right. Create. All right. Now, I think that I would like to build a cruise missile off the wedge tail, but we're gonna hold off until we get the Skink done. So 1,000 is what we need. Gonna cancel that and get our best power guy to create the Skink driver, and then sync into that. Okay. Now, yeah, so we're going to jump ahead to those 11 days to get that deposit of gallicite onto Australia, to get those freighters, and then we're going to be able to send off our salvage team. That said, Melbourne Supply could potentially run it, but gonna hold off on now. Army Transport, where are you? You are in Seoul. We got a lot of troops. What did I do? Colony. Load. You know what? Load the assault infantry battalions as well. Just load everyone. You can do what you want there. Jump on found in Alice Springs. Group Alpha, what are you guys doing? You know what? I think I will send these guys to Fremantle A4 and then to the Bendigo jump point, where we will refuel from target fleet. Okay, officer promotion, factory restored, terraforming, yeah, we don't really care. Xenology up, good. 10,000 tons added to new commercial shipyard, so we'll go ahead and get that bumped up. Which one is that? 1262. This one. Ah, for the shelled water. Alright, that's fine where it is for now. That one's upgrading almost done. That is fine. Let's stick 1,000 on here just for good measure. Okay, melted supply, completed orders. What are you guys doing? You're not doing anything. Ah, I think they were unloading. Brisbane should be arriving any day now. Or not yet. Where the hell are they? Okay, 11 hours. They're almost there. Tonnage added to Shipyard 1274. We'll go ahead and continue expansion. Okay, research complete into the Skink driver. Excellent. And also Gauss fire rate 4. Okay, so we're going to get ourselves a new Gauss cannon as well. So Gauss cannon 4, 85% because the extra hull, small accuracy reduction is worth the extra hull, the reduced hull size. Hang on. I thought didn't we already have 4? Echidna. 185 triple Gauss. Range 1. 1 times 3. Oh, guess not. Okay. Gauss for 85. Okay. Gauss cannons are fairly straightforward, so we'll just go ahead and create that. And I think I just created 2 of them. Fuck it, I don't care. So Gauss cannon is done. That is fine. Let's go ahead and switch to missile design. So we're going for Skink. Swap to the Skink Mark II driver. There we go. Now, what do we have? We have a warhead of 2.66. 2.67. Okay. We have a fuel load of... actually, we'll come back to the fuel load. But agility needs to be 0.3. Really? Zero 0.3. 125. There we go. That's 20 agility even. So we have a sensor, we have an ECM, we have our ablative armor. 9.94. We could probably get like maybe 0.6 additional thermal, maybe 0.7. Okay, and then fuel load. We are going for 8, 5, 0, 5 fuel load. That gives us 164 million kilometers. Skink Mark II. So it's significantly faster. Takes about an hour to travel 164 million kilometers. And it's got a little bit stronger detection. I think the detection was fine where it was. Let's get a little bit extra fuel load. So 8, 6, 5. 171 million kilometers. Okay. That's a little bit nicer. Maneuver rating of 12. Yes, 40,000 with a 100% accuracy at 4800, so about here. So it's a little bit lower than I would like in terms of accuracy. So, alright, so let's go for that for Skink Mark II. Lock that in for size 10 ASM. Create. Yes. Okay. Now, Wedgetail. Where's our internal fusion? 6-time internal fusion. Okay, so for the Wedgetail, so size 6, actually size 10, water of 0, sensor of 0, we don't need armor, so ECM is fine. I think 20,000 kilometers will be fine on there, with a power mod of say 3. So it goes 3.34, so about 6. 300. We don't need any actual agility. So with the agility gone, we still need about 6 MSP for fuel and engine. Okay, that sets our agility to 0. Maybe only 10,000 kilometers a second. Let's make it 12. That needs a lot of fuel. Let's drop it down to 2 power mod. Hang on. So we gain 1 MSP of that. We lose 0.3 MSP of fuel. Power mod of 1. Now we need 6 and 3. .1 and 5. 300 million kilometers just seems to be beyond us for internal confinement. At least at 12,000. If we drop it to 9, then maybe. But why does it need so much fuel to get that kind of range? Probably for the flight time, really. Yeah, it just needs too much fuel. If we bump it to magnetic, well, magnetic doesn't help because for range you still need the same amount of fuel. So better technology only increases your speed at the range. It doesn't increase your range at this. It doesn't increase your range when you have the same specs. Just too damn heavy. And if we drop it to like 4, it still needs so much fuel. I mean, if we, I'm wondering if there is I wonder if there's a mistake somewhere. I think something is screwed up somewhere in the math. Because, like, it doesn't make sense. You know what? Let's check something. Skink, using our Mark II driver, which is 4.45.4. Okay. So if we strip out the warhead, the fuel, the agility, end sensor. Drop the armor. We just want the ECM, because ECM will let it deploy the second stage from short range. Okay. And then 5.45. So if we... So that'll get us 7.300. But what if we stick a wedge tail in here? Just one. That's 11.45. It'll get up to... It gets up to 35,000 kilometers a second. What about the original Skink driver? That's 9.5. That works. We have no fuel, but that works. 0.5 fuel will get us only 100 million kilometers. So it'll extend the range of the wedge tail by 100 million kilometers, and that's about it. For a size 10. And compared to a Skink, we're hitting at 18. Wedge tail is hitting at 16. It's actually not too bad, but then the wedge tail also doesn't have any armor or ECM. So, like, and it still ends up being shorter than the Skink. And the wedge tail doesn't have any self-guidance either, so I don't think we can make a two-stage warhead, a weapon missile that I'm happy with. Like, not without seriously compromising on the speed of the main warhead, and even then, it just doesn't work. But at the very least, Mark II Skink is a little bit better, so that's nice. The extra speed is really going to help stop things from catching them. Like 162, we gained about 10 million kilometers range. It's fast, and it's significantly faster at that range. So overall, it's a better missile. Just plain better. Except I think it's got a little bit less of a bang. Yeah, it does have 2 less damage, but then it's more optimized damage, because you only need 16 for the penetration. The 2 extra damage just splat out on the surface. Okay, let's get those the damn Galicites dropped off and those damn freighters finished. Group Alpha completed orders. Okay. While I'm at it, yeah, delete one of these. So, first of all, get that done. Second of all, get that done. And then continue with ejection chance. And then we'll go for warhead, and then launch velocity, and then agility. And drop warhead below agility and launch velocity, and that will be fine for now. Okay. Hunt Group Alpha. You have plenty of fuel. Good. Absorb the tanker fleet. And head back to Australia for refuel, resupply, and load ordnance, and overhaul. Here we are. Okay. Communications. It's seeming like we might even be able to establish contact. Not that there's anything to establish contact left at the moment. Construction. Okay, gas 485 is done. Skink is starting construction. We still have a shortage, but the hauler has finished, and that's all at Melbourne anyway. Okay, so now I believe our salvage team has actually moved along. So we're going to get a shipyard task group. We're going to get our haulers. We're going to split them off, and then we are going to send them after it. So that's in Sydney, and then Townsville, and then is it Ipswich or Alice Springs? Ipswich, and the Bendigo jump point. Ipswich, Bendigo jump point. Move to. Okay. Can you actually bring a camelback with you? Yes, you can. Bring a camelback with you. Or bring it along with you. Now, we are going to go ahead and get our improved turrets. So, first things first. Echidna, what have you got? You have tracking speed of 20,000. Okay. Turret design. Hang on. Okay. So, triple 20,000. So, just as is, size is 1. Hang on. As is our current point defense gun, which is this one, has a size of 18.47, which is what we've got at the moment. If we switch it to Gauss 85, it's a little more expensive, but the exact same size, and it gets 3 additional shots. So, straight up, it's better. Do we have any tracking gear tech coming up soon that we might want to take advantage of? Not soon. Yes, but not soon. Okay. So, we definitely want to take advantage of this. Do we have a better beam fire control that we want to take advantage of? Let's have a look. At the moment, we have a Taipan point defense with 20,000. So range 1.5. Yep. And 4 is 20,000. Okay, so it's the best we can get. Alright, so this is the turret that we shall be upgrading to. So that is good and well. Triple Gauss 485 turret. And then it's 65, so we're going for the 68. Create. Let's get our tech in. No, turrets, I believe, go in energy weapon, actually. Yes, so we're going to get Melbourne to design that. And tracking speed gear, yep. Then X-ray laser. And then 35 centimeter laser. Design. Energy weapons. Laser. take one away. We do have a bunch of intensive training guys already. We might as well train all of them. It doesn't hurt. And it's always good to have lots of replacements. Okay, so we've got a new gas turret coming up soon, which is great. We've got our Skink Mark II coming out soon, which is also great. This lithium is 8,000 away, but that's after the grav sensor, so that's going to take ages. Cool. Okay. Let us move along then. Alright, Melbourne does have issues at the moment, so I am going to grab a little bit of uranium and gallacite that I'm going to ship over to Melbourne. Load gallacite. I'm going to load 500 units and then load the rest with uranium. That should be right. Oh, and a little bit of neutronium actually. Just 200. That should work. Alright, it does not bypass. Alright, reserve levels then. We're not sending anything anywhere, so reserve levels can be 0. Yeah, you know what? Make 500 each. Okay. That should do. Alright, good. 500 tronium, 200 gallacite, and a lot of uranium. 11,000. That should be enough to supply Melbourne for a very long time. Alright. Let them sort themselves out. Abandoned research facility in Newcastle A3? Oh, yes, please. Okay. that'll get sorted out. Overhaul complete for Canada, Calgary, Collingwood. Mayflower, Moose, Columnus completed overhaul. Excellent. Morale increase, factor restored. Yeah, communication. Yeah. Okay, it looks like we have reached the impossibility of communication. Not yet. Wow, 1,000. 10,000. Minus 10,000. Wow, they really hate us. Or we really hate them. Yeah. Minus 255. Okay. Indigo. Group Alpha. Why are you going to Ipswich? Oh, right, of course, because we want to go to Ipswich. Shoalwater. You know what? Shoalwater. How about you build a jump gate there. Transit. Build a jump gate. Fremantle. Build a jump gate. Transit. Build a jump gate. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Short outside Melbourne. Yep, we're gonna sort it out. Skink Mark II is done. We are going to start production immediately. No, we're fucking not, because we don't have the Gallicite for it. Never mind. We're gonna leave that for now. The gas turrets are done though, so that is very, very good. So, where are you? Echidna. Alright, so first things first, we are going to enhance our standard fusion drives into the Mark II fusion drives, because why the hell not? We are going to... Fire control is fine, but we're going to upgrade our 6 triple gas turrets for the enhanced 85s. There we go. Same tonnage, a little more expensive, but the 12 shots, so that is a significant improvement. We are going to upgrade our E-War suite into level 3. And I'm going to obsolete the earlier ECM because there really is no real reason to not use them at this stage. So ECM 3, we don't need ECCM at the moment because we don't expect the MPRs to be using any missile ECM. We've got damage control. We have new shiny armor. Yes, please. Res 1 sensor for emergency. Close in anti-sensor suite. So it's not meant to spot targets missiles way out. It's only meant to spot missiles at point blank range, so that is fine. Size 3 is okay. It's not the gunnery scanner matrix, but this thing doesn't detect missiles beyond within range to do anything about them anyway, so not a huge deal. These are old. Get rid of these. We got the latest shields, yes. We got the latest armor, yes. We gotta have the latest sensors, yes. Do we want better fuel storage? I think one large, and then the rest can be standard. Because, like, cost is 45, right? Compared to 30. So it's 50% more expensive, but it carries 50% more fuel. So at the end of the day, you're paying in fuel anyway, except we're paying neutronium instead of boronide. $25 billion kilometers for 15,400. So what's that? Do you mind? Thank you. 16,000. So we save. So at the moment, we're saving 600 tons. That's enough for an extra layer of armor. 2 even. So 2 extra layers of armor, and then we can get an additional 2 shields. There we are. So what do we got? So same tonnage. Build cost is 200 more. So it is more expensive. But it has a longer lifespan. Same range. It has more range for the same fuel. It's got 5 extra points of shield, 2 extra layers of armor, and significantly enhanced weaponry, and a better electronics package. All in all, this is a very significant improvement. I am extraordinarily satisfied with the Echidna Mark II. So that is definitely getting tooled for further construction. No, we can't build it because we got lots of things. So yeah, retool. Okay. Lightning Dragon is tooled. We simply do not have the Galasite to build a Lightning Dragon at the moment. Not with all the other stuff that we're building. So these will have to stay as they are for the time being. Is there anything we can actually scrap to try and get things out of it? I'm pretty sure that's an ancient mini surveyor. You know, scrap those. 12k fire controls, scrap those. What's the latest tech at the moment? Huntsmen are using long arm 10 Mark IIs. So these are for the Huntsmen, okay. What about the missile fire controls? They're using Odinson. not like all of our latest fire controls are by Odinson at the moment. So I don't think that we have any of these fire controls. So these can go. Yeah, nothing. Thought so. Size 1 missile launcher. Yeah, we're using 75% reduction. So these can get scrapped. These are older gas turrets, so we'll scrap those. Flag bridge we will need later. Cryo transport. These things never not be necessary. What magazines are we running? 308s, 15%. Yeah, okay, these are our latest magazines, so they can stay as they are. Okay, bullets, we only have 25 left. Scrap them. They are really, really old. Like, even the green ants are old. Especially now that we have Mark II skinks. So, yeah, they're just ridiculously old. Not really worth running anymore. Kookaburras might need an upgrade, but they'll be fine. Okay. Good enough. We got a little bit of minerals there from scrapping. There you go. That's it. Let's move. Hang on, did I actually set... I did. Yeah, of course we did. I just put it there. Marco Polo. We got plenty on the clock. Yep, go ahead. Examine Mackenzie, transiting into Bendigo. So we're going to be getting surveys out of the precursor system soon. We are almost out of fuel on our hunter group. Equalize it, thank you. We got 15 days out. Yeah, nah, they're almost home. After updates, communication updates, factory restored, abandoned mine, yeah. Concealing construction research lab, nothing new. Keep going. I expect we're going to be getting Galisite shortages again soon. We are getting new delivery from Melbourne, right? No, not Melbourne. Brisbane. Yes, okay. They are shipping automated mines. They are...
Sorry.
4 days out from Brisbane. How much Galisite are we expecting to get a load from? $1,800. It's getting good. It's getting good. We do have a worker shortage. We're actually right about our population limit. So I'm not too surprised. I am very annoyed that the infrastructure doesn't seem to be getting delivered. What are our guys doing at the moment? Transporting infrastructure. No, we do have guys shipping to Brisbane. Yeah, we are getting infrastructure going to Brisbane. As long as it's not just being completely ignored, it's fine. Okay. New system of Ballarat. Let's have a look at it. I doubt there will be any NPRs in here. There's nothing really suitable for them. So, yeah, let them survey. That is fine. Strike group is almost home. 7 days out. Keep going. And there's -3 to communication rolls. There might be a precursor in Ballarat. We suddenly lost long cycle increments. Maybe. Maybe. Hunter group run out of fuel. Because of course you run out of fuel. I have to. Okay, it is time to officially retire the Kamals. They're far too inefficient. You there. Scrap me the Potteroos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you guys are scrapping him. Okay. Well, can you scrap him, please? Thank you. Ah! Which one is it? $12.49. You. Please do not scrap that. Barlad. We need barlad. Okay, are we already scrapping the elk? Yes, we are. And Halifax. Prince Henry. Vancouver. And Ypres, because Potteroos are really old now and they really need to be retired. Fully and completely. Wallabies can hold out for a little bit longer. We don't have any Willis class. So, okay. So, we're scrapping a bunch of ships. We're going to get some parts out of them. I mean, they really are old and ineffective. And they are relics of an older time. A time of glory, but an old time nonetheless. And it is about time that they are retired. As is this episode. So, we are out of time. So, I will put a break in here now. So, we'll just wait for this turn to process and see if anything interesting falls out. Low fuel, no surprise there. Oh hey, mineral progress. Might be a shift. We'll see. And that's it. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I will see you next episode where we continue to explore and look for more things to blow up. And while at the same time expand our economy, develop new technologies, and overall enhance our ability to blow those things up once we do find them. So, see you next time.